51% of internet traffic is now automated and 37% comes from malicious bots. We've all seen it. AI slop, bots, manipulated narratives. So, what can blockchain actually do about it? First, we need to distinguish between truth, provenance, and verification, because the internet keeps confusing them. Let's use track. Did Prince Charming really save the princess? Well, no. So that's truth. Truth is the full reality of what actually happened. Then there's provenance. Is this footage of Prince Charming real? Did it really come from the original source? Or was it altered? That's a different problem. For provenance, tools like C2PA help attach a kind of nutrition label to content. It shows where a file came from, like a camera model, what touched it, like editing software, and whether it was modified. We don't usually need blockchain for that. Instead, that nutrition label is protected with cryptography. Basically, math-based security that makes it much harder to fake or quietly tamper with. But provenance is only about media itself. It can tell us whether a clip is authentic. It cannot tell us the full truth of the story. Verification is different. It's about proving a specific claim. So in the Shrek example, the big claim is Prince Charming saved the princess. Verification breaks that into smaller questions. Was Prince Charming even at the castle? Did he really enter the tower? Was Fiona already gone by then? That's where blockchain becomes more useful. It can preserve records, timestamps, and proofs in a way that's much harder to quietly change later. The provenance helps us inspect the media. Verification helps us prove a narrower event. And that distinction matters, because online, most lies aren't built from nothing. They are built from real pieces arranged into a false story. This video is made with the support of XION, so let's look at what they are building. XION is building infrastructure that companies can plug into to make specific digital claims more verifiable. Things like whether a user is real, whether a credential is authentic, whether an app or website really returned certain data, and whether a record was changed after the fact. Which is interesting because this has very practical consequences. It can help reduce costs from ad fraud and bot traffic, and it can let people prove they are reliable, credible, or qualified for something without having to fully expose all of their private data. In other words, less trusting screenshots and vibes and checking receipts. If you want the quick technical gist, zero knowledge proofs let you prove something is true without revealing all the data underneath. XION then makes that usable inside applications. If you want to go deeper, definitely look it up for yourself. But that's the gist. And this is why I think this could actually work. Because adoption usually needs an incentive. This time, that incentive may be in with companies. If better verification helps reduce fraud, reduce waste, and lower costs, that's a very real reason to adopt it. So maybe the path to adoption isn't WAGMI, Wen Moon. Maybe it's much quieter than that. Better trust infrastructure, slipping into the internet, one integration at a time. And that might be how blockchain actually wins. Not through hype, through utility.